Namaste everybody, welcome to your Ashtanga class today. Can you imagine everybody's feeling a little bit more colder? Further and further we roam towards these winter months. It's definitely not one of my favorites. It's definitely a period in which I enjoy a large level of denial. Continually wearing shorts because it's definitely not cold. So I hope you're feeling warm. I hope you're ready to explore something different today on your mat. Something I thought about today was obviously with regard to keeping warm. We allow ourselves to place layers of clothing upon us, layers of blankets, duvets, all these things that allow ourselves to keep ourselves warm. And today within our practice, I want us to allow ourselves to journey through that feeling of being warm. And through that, simply engaging through our Ujjayi breathing. I know it's something that we judge as much as we say we don't, or as much as we don't put any attention towards it. When instructors say, okay, 2 breaths to go, and you still got 3 to go, we sometimes take a moment and we judge it. And that's okay, because that is where we act. And it's something I love to remind you guys about, is that everybody's lung capacity is different. So no matter what my count may be, or any instructor's count for that matter, that comes through, it will always be different to what you experience, because my experience is completely different to your experience. The connection to your mats, the connection I have to my mats are very different. So today, I just want to journey into that process of how we start and how we end with what we're feeling inside through our breath, with our victorious breath. And that's a simple thing of starting a fire. So when we engage into our practice today, I want you to transport yourself into a place. Create it however you wish to create it. Add every possible element you would love to add. This is your masterpiece. This is you. Imagine yourself creating a fire. It could be a small fire, it could be a bonfire. Whatever that fire in you represents to what you can picture. Allow yourself to draw it today. So as much as we're going to be moving through our posture, moving through our sequence, I want you to allow yourself to immerse yourself into that fire, feeling that fire, holding that fire, releasing that fire, taking in that fire. As much as we love to look at the surroundings of what we experience, sometimes it's right here, it's within. So, simple thing, activating your Ujjayi breath today. I'm going to try and paint as much of a picture that I can for you as well, and that we can enjoy our practice. We're going to keep it a bit simple today and just allow ourselves to flow through our warm-up and standing series. It's not just simply putting ourselves into a space where we deviate from our theme today of activating through our breath to create that inner warmth, that inner fire, that inner feeling of potential desire, potential drive, potential comfort, potential love. All these potentials add up to everything that you are. It's all about unlocking it and allowing it to flow. So slowly just coming into a nice comfortable seated posture. So allowing yourself to get comfortable on your mat. As you gently close your eyes, as we slowly start to tune into that frequency, acknowledging what you feel through temperature, through feeling, through physical feeling. Drawing in the sounds around you. As you take a moment to enjoy that melodic frequency that is created all around. Piecing each sound together as it tunes into your frequency and creates a melody that you churn out. As you slowly start to draw in a deep inhalation and just sighing it all out. Deep inhale and let it go. Last cleansing breath. Last inhalation. Let it all out. Slowly draw your hands to heart center as we flow through our opening invocation and class opener with the chant of Om. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde Sanda Sita Swatma Sukha Bhavote Nishre Yase Jangarika Mane Samsara Hara Hara Moha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shanka Chakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Inhale for Om. Namaste, Ashtangis. Welcome to your practice today. May it be filled with light, may it be filled with warmth, may it be filled with fire. Namaste. Alright then. Let's begin at the top of our mat into Tadasana. Just taking a moment to check in your alignment, big toes touching, slight gap between your heels. Micro bend in the knees, slight tilt through the hip area. Dropping your shoulders down towards the earth as you draw your gaze forward towards your drishti. Just taking a moment to close your eyes as we transport ourselves to a location, a cabin, outside dry area, the ocean side, wherever you want to be right now. As you start to place the logs within your fire, stacking them in the coordinated manner you wish to choose that they place themselves in. Maybe it's 4, maybe it's 5, maybe it's all permanent, maybe it's a little dome. Basking in your art, basking in your masterpiece. As we're about to draw in our first inhalation through our Ujjayi breathing, allow yourself to ignite a match, a flame that will engulf every piece, every fiber of everything that is within that fire. Inhale, drawing your hand all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana. As you exhale, releasing your hands down to the mat, either jumping or stepping back. Holding high plank, rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Rolling over your toes, bending those elbows at 90. Untucking toes, up to upward facing dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, releasing back to down dog. Taking this time to walk your dog out. Finding a bit of space. finding a bit of movement. As you continue to allow yourself to engage into Ujjayi breathing, feeling that oceanic sound all the way up against your throat as it releases and expands. Holding here for one more breath cycle. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Drawing those hands all the way up to center. As you draw them through your heart line, bring them beside you. We're going to roll through this 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Release, jump or step. Holding high plank. Releasing through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up to up dog. Releasing back to down dog. Just taking a moment to check in with your fire right now. Simply doing that through your breath. Imagining the surroundings around you right now. Maybe it's a sunset, maybe it's a sunrise. Holding here for one more. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, releasing your hands all the way up above as you draw it back through heart center beside you. 3 more beautiful rounds to go of our sun salutation. Inhalation. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Releasing your hands. Drawing back to high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Just remembering if you need to take a variation of knees, chest, chin, allow yourself to listen to your body. Releasing back to downward facing dog. Holding into Ujjayi breathing right now. Holding it for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana. And releasing back to Tadasana. Alright, 2 more rounds to go. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Coming up to halfway lift. Releasing your hands. Jumping or stepping back. Flowing through your vinyasa. Coming up to upward facing dog. Feeling that heart center exploding out. As you exhale to release to Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Just drawing your gaze to your navel, onto the back of the room. Two more breath cycles. And Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. Jumping and stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, drawing your hands all the way up. Urdhva Tadasana. Releasing back to Tadasana. Last round of sun salutation. A. Drawing through your beautiful breath, that beautiful fire, as it starts to grow and grow, as you exhale to honor it. Inhale to view through halfway, releasing your hands, drawing back to your high plank, rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana, coming up to up dog, and releasing back to downward facing dog. Just imagining the sounds of the wood crackling, fire flittering, imagining the colors of those flames. Holding you up for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, gazing up to the top of your mat, jumping and stepping forward, coming up to halfway lift, releasing to fold. Inhale, drawing those hands all the way up towards center, drawing them through your heart line as you reset. Hope you're feeling nice and warm. Hope you're ready for beach weather, about to jump into that ocean right now. We're going to roll through 2 rounds of sun salutation B. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Releasing your hands, jumping and stepping back. Holding your beautiful high plank. Rolling through a Chaturanga Dandasana. Flowing all the way up. Flowing all the way back as we hold our downward dog for 1 breath cycle. Taking in a beautiful lush inhalation. And exhale out. Inhale, right leg all the way up. As you exhale, placing it between your hands. Grounding back foot to 45. Front knee to 90. Extending those arms up. Feeling that fire between your hands. Beautiful. Engaging that energy center between those hands. As you exhale, releasing them back down into your fire. Feeling that warmth. Releasing right leg back, holding high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Feeling that heart extension flowing through you as you exhale back to down dog for 1. Inhale, left leg all the way up. As you exhale, grounding it between your hands. Back foot at 45, front knee at 90. Squaring those hips off to the front, releasing those hands all the way up again. Drawing through your Ujjayi breath. Exhale, releasing it all the way down towards the earth. High plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up to up dog, releasing all the way to down dog for 5. Just finding a place to recenter, to rejuvenate, to refreshen. Just listening to that oceanic sound. 2 more breath cycles to go. One more. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, you're jumping and stepping forward. Coming up to a halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, releasing your arms, sweeping your aura all the way up, drawing your hands through heart center. Beautiful. One more round to go of our warm-up. As we engage into our practice, as we engage into this beautiful fire that we create. Inhalation. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Releasing your hands, either jumping or stepping back. Rolling through your Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up into upward facing dog. Releasing to down dog for one. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. Releasing the right leg up. Drawing it forward. Back foot to 45. Engaging those arms all the way up. Engaging into that warrior that you are. That fiery warrior. Exhale, release. Holding high plank, releasing through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up into Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Back into Adho Mukha Shavasana. Holding here for one. Inhale, left leg all the way up. As you exhale, drawing it forward, placing between your hands. Grounding back foot to Virabhadrasana 1 on the opposite side. You are fire, you are fierce. You are fortified. As you exhale, releasing your hands down to the earth. Grounding both feet, drawing through your Chaturanga Dandasana. All the way up to upward facing dog. And releasing back to down dog for 5. Holding here for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, drawing your arms all the way up. As you release back to neutral, back into Tadasana. So I want you to take a moment to bask in the fire that you've started. Wherever you feel it right now, maybe it's in the pits of your tummy, maybe it's at your third eye, maybe it's between your hands right now. Maybe it's just the vision of what it looks like to you. Just allowing yourself to embrace all that you've created, simply through your inhalation and exhalation, the magic of your breath, the magic of your fire. Okay, so at the top of your mat, I just want you to extend your feet hip distance apart. We're going to release through our peace fingers, drawing up, taking a deep inhalation. As we bend from our hips, drawing forward, connecting our peace fingers towards our big toes. As we come into Padangusthasana, trying to release those elbows out. Drawing, allowing your head to hang heavy. Focusing back onto your dry breathing. Holding here for 2 more breath cycles. And slowly on your next exhalation, releasing your hands underneath your feet as you come into Padahastasana. Holding here, engaging 2 more breath cycles. And on your next inhale, just slowly coming up, vertebra by vertebra, allowing your head to hang heavy, allowing it to come up last. You release back up into Tadasana, top of your mat. Just taking in a deep inhale and exhaling. Beautiful. We're going to extend our feet to a wide-legged stance. Turning left foot to face the back of the mat, to open our arms out. Taking our gaze over our middle finger as it draws down. Slowly drawing back up. Inhale. As you extend forward over your hip. Drawing left hand down towards 6, right arm all the way up to 12. Coming into Utthita Trikonasana. So imagining the length of your fire reaching up towards your right thumb. Holding here for 2 more. On your next inhale, releasing your torso back to neutral, turning left foot in, right foot out. Inhalation, extending forward over your hip as you hinge forward, extending right hand down, left arm all the way up. Placing your hand either against your ankle, or your calf, or your shin. If need be, just allowing yourself to be where your body is allowing yourself to be right now. In this beautiful space of warmth. Just tuning into your breath. Holding here for 1 more breath cycle. Your next inhale, drawing up to center, releasing your hands down. Turning right foot in, turning left foot out. We're going to revolve our triangle pose now. Inhale, right arm as it draws all the way up, feeling that length through your body. As you exhale, placing it on the outside of your left foot, opening left arm up. You need to find a little bend in that left knee, allow yourself to do so. Holding here for 2 more. Next inhalation, drawing up to center. Turning left foot in, turning right foot out. We're going to engage with our left arm now. Inhalation. Feeling that length, feeling that stature through your whole body. Embracing it as you exhale. Releasing left arm to the outside of your right foot, opening your right arm up towards the heavens. Finding length through that right arm. Holding here for 1 more. Inhale, drawing up to center. Resetting at the top of your mat back into Tadasana. Releasing your hands beside you. Just taking a moment to close your eyes as you allow that beautiful oxygen to draw through your nasal passages, filling your body with all that goodness, all that love. As you exhale, releasing that converted love into unconditional love, allowing it to emanate through your whole body. You are one with your fire right now. Slowly opening your eyes. We're going to turn to lead with the left foot to the back of our class. Knee at 90 degrees. We're going to come into our side angle posture. So I want you to inhale left arm all the way up. As you exhale, placing it on the inside of your left foot, opening up, finding that beautiful diagonal space between your hand and your foot, drawing your gaze towards your right hand, and coming back to your beautiful breath, that victorious breath of yours. Holding here for 3 more. One more breath. As you inhale, coming back up to neutral, turning left foot in, turning right foot out. Extended side angle posture on the opposite side. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, drawing it down to the inside of your right foot, opening that left arm up and over. Beautiful diagonal space. Finding length as you extend your hand forward, reaching your foot into the mat, through your grounding. Holding here for one more. Your next inhale, going up to neutral, turning left foot in. So turning right foot in, turning left foot out, bending into that left knee. We're going to reverse and revolve a side angle posture. So we're going to lead with our right hand this time, feeling that fire in your hand as you draw it all the way up. Starting your fire dance through your practice. As you exhale, release it to the outside of your left foot, opening right arm up, expanding that heart center all the way out. Feeling that fire drawing in and feeling that fire drawing out. Holding here for 2 more. On your next inhalation, going up to center. Turning left foot in, turning right foot out, extending into that knee at 90 degrees. Engaging into your dance. Flowing with the fire through your left hand. Exhaling to the outside of your right foot. Opening right arm up, opening heart center up. 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, drawing your torso all the way back up to center. Reset at the top of your mat, back into Tadasana. Taking in a beautiful, dreamy inhale. Exhale, let it go. Just feeling that heartbeat, the beat of your fire as you drum around. Feeling that fire expand, feeling that fire flow, and feeling that warmth within you and around you. We're going to extend into wide-legged stance. Okay, first up, just making sure that you firm in your grounding, activating through your calves, your thighs, your quads, and your glutes, as if you were zipping them up, tying the knot, pulling it together. Excellent. We're going to flow through our 4 variations of Prasarita Padottanasana now. First variation, releasing our hands down to the mat. If you need a block, or if your block is a modified version of a block, please place it in front of you. Taking our hands to our hips, drawing up through a lush inhalation. Exhale, folding from the hips, drawing all the way down as far as you can, releasing your hands to the earth. If you can, allowing the elbows to flop out, allowing your head to hang heavy, holding here for 5. Finding a little bit more depth as you draw further and further towards the earth, as you connect to that beautiful energy. Holding here for 1 more. And the next inhale, releasing your hands towards your hips as you slowly draw your torso all the way back up to neutral. Excellent. Okay, we're going to come into the second variation, chaturanga arms, 90 degrees. So placing your hands onto your hips and allowing those elbows to come as close together as possible as you find that contraction between your shoulder blades. Just feeling that tension being created. It's going to be a release point for us right now. So just making sure that you're feeling it. And I know this sounds a bit weird, but you're actually allowing yourself to enjoy what is about to go, what is allowed, what is going to be. Okay, inhale, coming back to Ujjayi breathing. Feeling that fire, feeling that flow. As you exhale, releasing all the way over. Drawing those shoulder blades together, allowing your head to hang heavy, drawing through your beautiful breath. Two more breath cycles. The next inhale, reaching up towards the heavens, releasing your hands and coming back to that beautiful place of neutral right now. We're going to release our hands behind our backs, interlacing fingers, line our palms to connect. Again, you're going to feel those shoulder blades connect as you draw your combined fist all the way down towards your buttocks as far as possible, allowing your chest to pop. As you find an inhalation, elongating through your spine, feeling that chest pop a little further out. As you exhale, releasing forward, drawing over those hips, and slowly bringing those arms overhead. Seeing how far they can go today, meeting yourself with what your body is allowing you to be today, connecting to that feeling, connecting to that fire. Holding here for 1 more. On your next inhale, releasing all the way back to neutral, drawing your hands towards your hips. Excellent. Okay, we're going to come into the fourth and final variation. If you need to slowly bring your stance a little bit more into the fourth one as we go with our peace fingers, just allowing yourself to connect to what works best for you right now. Okay, inhale. As you exhale, connecting right and left. You need to find a little bend in your knee, allow yourself to do so. Allow your head to hang heavy. Holding here for 3 more. On your next inhalation, releasing your torso all the way back up to neutral as you reset at the top of your mat back into Tadasana. Just taking a moment to shake things up. Drawing those hips from side to side, maybe bending those knees in and out as you come back to that beautiful place of neutral. Drawing through an inhale, exhale, letting it go. Just coming back to the moment of what the fire is looking like right now. The log's nice and red hot. There's that flame flickering to that perfect consistency of the sunset behind or the sunrise. Just taking a moment to take in that level of contentment of what you feel through what your fire has done, your fire is bringing for you, and what that fire is making you feel like right now. Engaging into those bodily feels right now, and just allowing yourself a little smile. Yes, we're practicing Ashtanga. Yes, we're pretty much in camo Ashtanga gear right now, practicing our military form of yoga. But we are here to smile. We are here to be connected to who we truly are, and allowing that fire to make yourself and everything around you right now be filled with happiness. Okay, we're going to lead with our left legs to the back of the mat. This time coming into a short stance, coming into Paschimottanasana. 1 or 2 variations, either releasing your hands towards your elbows, or if you're allowing yourself to extend further into the full variation, coming into reverse Anjali Mudra at the back of your spine. Drawing out through a deep inhale as you find that little mini back bend, and exhale as you fold forward, surrendering to who you are, to where you are, to all the feelings that you're engaged in with right now. Holding here for 3 more. On your next inhalation, drawing back up to center, turning your feet around as you lead with your right foot this time. Drawing up through your spine as you elongate with your inhalation. Exhale, fold. Holding here for 1 more breath cycle. Inhale, releasing all the way back up to neutral. Resetting at the top of your mat, just shaking up what needs to be released. If there's any tension created somewhere within your body, resetting into Tadasana. Okay, coming into the favorite part of our class now, Dita Hasta Paragustasana. So just taking a moment, releasing your feet to distance apart at the top of your mat. We're going to release through our right leg first, so we're going to engage left first, releasing all 5 toes all the way up, drawing them down into the mat. Inhale, right leg all the way up, left hand to left hip, connecting peace fingers towards right toes, holding firm, extending forward, holding for 5. Finding your drishti, drawing that gaze towards your fire, imagining yourself visualizing right now. If you'd like to take the extra challenge of closing your eyes, just allow yourself to do so. I know it may make it a little bit more challenging, but we're here to grow, we're here to learn, and we're here to expand. Opening up to the side, holding up for 5. Holding up for 2 more. Drawing your back to center, both hands to hips, toes pointing up. Drawing your leg as far up as you can today. Holding here for 3 more. Keeping that back straight. Holding for 1 more. And letting it go. Beautiful glute activation. Okay, we're going to go to the opposite side now. The grounding is that right foot this time, drawing all 5 toes up, drawing them into the mat as they mesh in and connect. Inhale, left leg up this time, right hand to right hip. Peace fingers on our left hand connecting to our big toes. Drawing throughout Vrishti as we extend forward, connecting to your Jai breathing. Opening up. In case you can move to the right, move to the left. Finding your center, holding here for 3 more. Releasing your hand, bringing your feet forward, flexing into those toes. Finding your challenge point. Holding here for 1 more. And letting it go, shaking it all out. Finding what you need through your body, just flexing it out. Excellent. Okay, we can come into Adho Baddha Padmottanasana now. So just taking a moment to feel what your body is allowing you. You can come into your half lotus, allowing your body to release into it. If not, we're going to take a gentleman start. So just a quick demo. Coming into your half lotus, with your foot can release into your hip crease. Body's feeling a bit tight today. Just allowing it to rest over your knee. Okay, we're going to engage on the right hand side first. So bringing left foot in. Releasing left hand behind your back, connecting it towards your t-shirt. Inhale, right arm all the way up. Drawing your gaze up as well, finding length through your spine as you exhale. Releasing over, releasing forward, allowing yourself to connect to the earth, holding up for 4 more. Holding up for 1 more. Inhale, drawing your hand all the way back up. Disconnecting and releasing your feet back to neutral, just shaking it all out. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come onto the opposite side now, grounding into the opposite leg. Connecting your foot either towards you, above your knee, into your hip crease. Releasing right hand behind. Inhale, left arm all the way up. Finding length, drawing your gaze up. As you exhale, we're going to fold all the way over. Holding in for 3 more. And your next inhalation, drawing all the way back up to center. Releasing your hands. Drawing right leg all the way back out. And just shaking it out. Returning back to the top of your mat. Coming back into Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you release your hands, jumping or stepping back to your high plank. Rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up to upward facing dog. Releasing back to down dog. Holding here for 1. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. And from here, we're going to find seated. So finding your way, either jumping through, stepping through. Before we engage down into our final posture, I just want you to take a moment to take a photograph. A photograph of that fire, a photograph of that landscape. And everything that you feel within that picture, I want you to allow yourself the energy of those emotions, flowing them through all the way into the image, allowing them to embed themselves into whatever facet you would love to put it into. Maybe all into the fire, maybe to the grass surrounding, maybe to the trees, maybe to the building that you can see on the left-hand side, or maybe into the sun. It doesn't have to be into one place, it can be into different places. Sharing your fire, sharing your love, sharing your blissfulness. And just taking a moment in 3, 2, 1, snap. Holding that image, drawing it into your heart center. Extending your feet forward as you close your eyes. Engaging your core. And slowly releasing your torso all the way down. As you release your hands beside you, drawing your feet to the outer edges of the mat. As you sit up into your final posture in Shavasana. Just taking a moment to allow yourself to let your breath go. As we take this moment to acknowledge all the fire that you've created, As we allow our bodies to cool down, our fire stays lit, large, and full of love. Just allowing those flames to surround you, and allowing the flame within you to feel everything through your mind, body, and soul. As you slowly start to re-engage into your being, finding it all flow, your thumb connecting to your fingers, as if you're playing a little mini piano. Finding movement through your toes, as you start to engage in a deep inhalation, extending your arms overhead, stretching your feet forward, and finding a beautiful exhalation, sighing it all out. As you connect to your next inhalation, drawing your knees towards your chest, engaging in a massive hug of love. As you slowly roll over onto your right hand side, just resting your hand, resting your head on your bicep, connecting your left hand to your mat. As you take this moment to feel fulfilled in all the gratitude you have to you, to your practice, and to your inner and outer being. Slowly propping yourself back up into a seated position. Slowly draw your hands to heart center. And then close the class off with our closing invocation and the chant of Om. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam Nayena Madena Mahim Mahisha Go Brahmaya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Inhale for You are the fire within you that drives you, that holds you, that comforts you, that warms you. Remember who you are, through light, through love, and through laughter. Thank you so much for allowing me to teach you today. I hope you have a magical day. Namaste.